If you are listening right now, I need your help to prove a point. My dad believed I would never reach 1,000 subscribers. Ha ha. But I believe stories like this deserve a voice. Help me show him that these stories truly matter. This is the true story of Marcus, a man who turned $500 into over $1 million in just a few days through a lucky crypto trade. But greed consumed him. Watch as we follow his rise to wealth and his devastating fall into nothing. A lesson about knowing when enough is enough. If this story moves you, please like this video, comment, and tell me what you think Marcus should have done differently. And subscribe so you never miss stories that matter. Your support helps us create more content like this. Thank you. Marcus was a fine young man that had nothing. 28 years old, a failed business, a maxed credit card. He was sitting on his bed at 3 a.m., laptop glowing in the dark. He had $500 left, his absolute last shot. He invested in Dogemars, a new meme coin nobody had heard of, a complete gamble. 4 days later, his account read $1.2 million. He stared at the screen. His hands shook. Marcus stood up, walked to the mirror. He didn't recognize the man looking back. That man was finally winning. Marcus bought a car, a Tesla, black, expensive. He put a down payment on a penthouse. Not the full price, just enough to move in. Friends called, old friends, friends who never believed in him. They wanted dinner. They wanted to hear the story. Marcus told them everything. He watched their eyes. Envy, respect, hunger. He ordered the most expensive wine. He paid the bill without looking at it. For the first time in his life, Marcus felt important. More than important, he felt invincible. He still had $500,000 in his account, liquid, ready, waiting. $1 million was no longer enough. Marcus checked his phone obsessively, every minute, every second. The charts moved like a heartbeat, up, down, up, down. He saw an opportunity, another meme coin, Moon Shiba, a new project. Everyone was talking about it. It would explode, he thought. It had to explode. He moved his entire $500,000 into it, all of it, every penny he had left. He told himself he was being smart, strategic, a visionary seeing what others couldn't see. But deep down, in a place he wouldn't look, he knew the truth. Greed was the only thing he could see. One voice in his head screamed, "Take some profit, you already won." But another voice was louder, the voice of greed. It whispered, "You could have 2 million, 3 million. You could be unstoppable." He listened to the louder voice. 16 minutes later, the coin crashed, minus 90% in 16 minutes. Gone. Marcus refreshed the screen over and over. Maybe it was a glitch. Maybe the number would change. It didn't. He looked at his bank account. $47,000. That's all that remained. Everything else was gone. The car was financed. The penthouse, too. He had debt now. Real debt. Debt that came with the penthouse lease, with the car payments. His hands weren't shaking anymore. They were numb. He stared at the wall and realized the truth. He didn't just lose $1 million. He lost everything. Marcus was back in a studio apartment, not the penthouse, not even close. He worked as a delivery driver, 14 hours a day, $72 per delivery. It would take him years to pay off the debt. He sat in the coffee shop, the one near his apartment. His coffee was cold. An old friend walked in, recognized him. They approached slowly, carefully. Marcus looked up.
The friend said nothing, just sat down, and Marcus finally spoke. "I had $1 million, Marcus said. His voice was steady, but broken. "In 4 days, I turned 500 into $1 million. I should have stopped there." He paused. But greed doesn't let you stop. It whispers that one more trade will make you complete, that enough is never enough. Marcus looked down at his hands. "I learned the hardest lesson of my life. Greed destroys. Ambition builds. But greed takes everything and leaves you with nothing." He looked up at his friend. "If you ever make money, if you ever get lucky, remember my story. Know when to stop. Because the moment you win is the moment greed screams the loudest." He picked up his cold coffee. "I had $1 million, and I lost it all because I couldn't say no to the voice inside that wanted more." He took a sip. "Don't be like me. Know when enough is enough."